Now, can you hear me? Yeah. Listen, y'all know we have technical issues sometimes over here. But I was saying, did you just log out? I was saying Happy New Year to Sandy. Hi, Miss Kells. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for joining, Sandy. Thank you so much for joining, John. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Jane Doe. Jane Doe says it was a beast. What do you? Was that in a good way or in a bad way? Tell me what you mean by that. Happy New Year, Lashanta. Thank you so much for joining, Eric. Thank you so much for joining. Happy New Year. Oh, it's your end, Nikki. Yes, yes, yes. That's on me. That's on me, Pam. Happy New Year. Thank you so much for Hi Benjamin. Thank you so much for joining. Yes, that was on my end. I had muted myself because I was trying to play a little music in the beginning. Y'all know I'm gonna work all these technical issues out. I really did need to go live and work it out. But it's a to work it out. But I don't know. We didn't. Shiloh, thank you so much. Miss Darlene, thank you so much for joining. Happy New Year's to you guys. Jen, thank you so much for joining. Happy New Year's. All right, guys, let's get right into it. We have what's the matter? You keep kicking me out. Jump on Mimi's computer. All right, so my sister KK is going to join us. Well, what are you guys' plans for New Year as she's logging into a different computer because it keeps knocking her out on the one she's on? So you're gonna have to log out because I'm afraid if I kick you from studio, it won't let you log back in. All right, so Sandy says, is Esme going to survive going off? Listen, what? When I saw that, I was like, girl, I don't like that the fact that they played with the baby like this. This is General Hospital we're speaking about right now. Because y'all know I like Esme, so I'm just like, why this storyline is like, is she, because some people are saying that yes, she's in a contract for a few years, but y'all know how soaps contracts can change based on if someone stays or if they go. So then some people were saying that maybe because Nicholas is now leaving, that she'll leave as well now, but I don't know. That was just we kept expecting her to escape some kind of way, and we knew it was going to be by fire. But for her to fall off, I was just like, "Are you kidding me?" She was like, and when she said womb to tomb, or womb or tomb, I was like, "What are you talking about?" No, I didn't like that story. I don't like that storyline. Happy New Year's. This was a rough year, first New Year without my grandmother, but I know she is with the Lord. Well, Eric, I'll be praying for you. I know it can be hard when you lose close people in your family. So I'll pray that you have, the strength to go on through the next year, because I know that can be rough. But Happy New Year to you as well. Pam says, I agree. Esme finally cares about someone else. That's a miracle. Right. She finally cares about someone else. And what happens? She pretty much, I'm like, all right, I didn't understand what was going on. What is happening? I agree. She should have pushed Nicholas over. I thought that's what she was gonna do. I thought when he said reach for my hand that she was gonna reach for it and then push him over. And I was like, Nicholas, if you really were trying to stop her, you could have just walked up to her and did it, like, and just grabbed onto her so she could have so that she would have stopped her from going over. But you gave Esme enough time to hop up on there, turn around. I said, now, Nicholas, you could have done it. He could have done better. This is General Hospital we're still speaking about. Eric says, listen, Eric, you and I and a few other people are about the only ones who are like, oh my gosh, this twist was so out of left field. But he says, I have to give Bold and the Beautiful a 10 with the twist with Sheila and Bill team up. I didn't see it coming, and I like that in the soap. I know a lot of people are like, no, this is so crazy. I don't want to this Bold and the Beautiful. I don't want to see this. But I want to see it because it's so out of nowhere. How did these two come together? So I'm enjoying this storyline, and I can't wait until they go deeper into it, to see what happens, to see, is she going to be able to live in peace? Are they going to have to be around her and associate with her even though they don't want to? I'm enjoying this storyline, so I want to see it. I want to see what happens from this. Pam says, I'm all for Esme and Baby. Right. Bold and Beautiful. If Steffi, I think, John, you didn't get to finish your thought. Or maybe you did. I don't know. Pam says, I thought she would push Nicholas, grab him, whatever. She give me your hands. Yeah. I thought the same thing, Pam. I thought she was doing that because she was about to push him. Like, I never, like, you did all that just so you could go down with it. I mean, down with the baby. Like, this, what kind of escape plan is this? And then the hook killer going after, like, they really wanted. Okay, I forgot to say this on my video, but for those of you who watch General Hospital, stay with me here, okay? Stay with me here. But Jocelyn went to see Cam, right? He wasn't there because they said he had a catering gig. Where was the catering gig? Was it on the Hunted Star? Cam has grew out his hair and everything. I know they say the hook killer is a woman because they, the jewelry and all of that kind of stuff. But do you think the hook killer could be Cam? I'm just going. I mean, I don't know, but I don't know. Do you think it could possibly be Cam because he is MIA, and he was going after them today, and then he went after what are you not able to? Then he was going after Jocelyn. So I don't know. Maybe I'm just like, I don't know who the hook killer could be. I'm just trying to figure it out. He does have a connection with Heather Weber. I don't know. Anyways, let me go back over here on these comments. Sandy said she needs a new soap. Which one should she try? The easiest one to probably get into would be Bold and the Beautiful, but the best soap is probably Days of Our Lives because it's just, but with Days, it's a lot. Like when I remember when I was doing the soaps and everybody kept saying do Days, like do a review on Days. I said, wait a minute, I have to like I need to get into it because it had been a few years before since I had watched Days. So I said I have to get back into Days again before I get. So I did. I watched Days a few months before I even did a review over it because it was just like it's so much. But the best soap to me is Days. But the easiest one to get into is probably Young and the Restless, Days of Our Lives because they play the same characters, especially. No, Young and the Restless, Bold and the Beautiful, especially Bold and the Beautiful, because yesterday, what did they play? 5 people, like 5 people, Wyatt, Liam, Bill, Steffi, Sheila, and Finn. Well, they played 6 people. Like, so that's probably the easiest one to get into to me, Sandy. But oh yes, yes, I'm glad, Benjamin. Eric tears show how deeply we look. Okay, yes. Hey there. Hi, Linda. Thank you so much for joining. Yes, that's what I said too, Sandy. She said today's hook killer looked different from the last time. I said that too. I said they've never really shown the facial, like they show like facial features and stuff. So I guess they're gonna start revealing who the hook killer is, but I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out who it could be. I'm just confused. Wait a minute. I went. Here is Nikesha. Thank you so much for joining, Nikesha. Nikesha actually, when I first started like reviewing the soaps, she would watch my videos. It was like me, and it was like I was getting like 20 views, 17 views, and 10 and 15 of those were me. And then Nikesha started commenting, and then Sandy, and I don't know if Lisa's on, but Lisa, and then Jackie started doing my Days of Our Lives videos, and then Eric, and did a few people started chiming in, but Nikesha was one of the very first people to watch my video, so I do appreciate you. But I can't believe Josh was gonna break up. I can't. I'm General Hospital. Joss to me is such a hypocrite, and I know she's a teen, but she puts herself in adult situations. So I'm just gonna start referring to her as if she's an adult. Like she is such a hypocrite when it comes to all of this. Like she has so much smoke for Sonny, and so much. She's so opinionated, and I'm she's so opinionated when it comes to Sonny, and she has all these morals and standards, and I'm like, girl, you're doing the exact same thing. Like you're pretty much with Dex, and y'all declared like we like each other, and everything, but you haven't said anything to Cam, and it just keeps going on and on. That's why I'm like, is Cam the hook killer? But then why would Cam do this? And plus it's supposed to be a woman, but I don't know, I'm confused. I just want to know who it is. Sandy said, yes, it could be Cam. Oh, with Cam on New Year's Eve. Yeah, like she was going to start that boy into the new year with heartbreak. Hold on, let me take a drink. Okay. Sorry, guys. But yeah, she was gonna make his New Year's horrible. Do you guys have any New Year's plans while I was talking? I think I said that earlier, but I was on mute. Y'all couldn't hear me. Do you guys have any New Year's plans? I thought so too, Cindy. Okay. Janice. Hi, Janice. Thank you so much for joining. Sorry, I used to watch it on Hospital, but I'm unable to follow it at the time. I know, like, General Hospital is another one of those. Like, if you miss a little while, they could have new people. They could have rotated in new people. I love their episode with Britt. I think this is one of the first times we actually saw someone who is about to leave the soaps actually get their, like, their flower. Like, it was so nice to see her take the pictures with all the different actors, because you could tell those were real pictures she was taking. So that was really nice to see. And I don't know, I just really liked the episode. Even though it wasn't much, I just really enjoyed the episode. Pam says, I think it's Heather. I think it's Heather too, but I don't know. I would love for it to be Cam. I would love for it to be Cam, because that would be such a twist. And it would be like, okay, how are we going to explain this? How was he able to do this? But, it probably is not. More than likely it's not, but I'm just saying. Sorry, I just watched it. I think it's Heather. Monique, no. Who is this? Eric, Little Cam, Elizabeth's son, the Hook Killer. No, I haven't watched it. I'm just saying. Everything that they were saying, like, he went on this, he was supposed to be catering. Where is he catering? If he's at catering Britt's event, we don't see it. So where is he catering? And then all of a sudden they were stalking Trina and Spencer, which I love those two together. Like, more scenes with them, please. But and then they're hunting down Joss right now. So I was like, well, is it Cam? He knows she about to break up with him, but it's probably not Cam. I'm just going. I think she has a key to come and go. Knowing Heather, she probably does. And that's exactly true, because they did make Elizabeth go into, like, oh, she has mental issues, even though I don't like the way they ended that storyline with Elizabeth. But they did. So it would be, okay, well, maybe he inherited those, those issues. I don't know. Bo B&B need a C. What John Finkel? You see it? B&B need a C. Operating. Yes, she's back there watching her songs for little. Good night. Thanks for 2022. Looking forward to 2000. God bless days is my favorite. Good night, Lorna. Thank you so much for joining. And have a blessed new year. Georgia says, Happy New Year. May 2003 be kind to us. Thanks for the recap. Thank you so much for joining. And you have a blessed new year as well. Jane says, Cameron would be a sweet twist, but Diane said it was a woman. I know, she said it was a woman. And then everyone is like, they had on like these little bracelet things that make you think it's maybe they had charms and it was a woman. But I would love for it to be somewhat like, if it's going to be a woman at this point, if it's Heather Weber, if it was Esme at first and then it's Heather, that's not exciting, because we kind of already have figured that out. So I just wanted to be someone that we would be like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it's that person. Pam says, I don't watch Days. I like Days. It's one of the better ones, but I know a lot of people who don't.
Hospital is horrible. So Days is much better.
Yeah. I'm gonna need flash scenes how Bill need flashback scenes how Bill. Yes, I would love for that. Like, how did this all start? Like, because we know she's been going places, but we always thought she was going stalking Finn. So has she been going to Bill's, and when did she start going to Bill's? Because he was all wrapped up in Katie and Brooke. I'm gonna add KK's connect to the stream. All right, there you go. Let us know if it's double, because we're sitting right beside each other. So let me know if it's like double. You hear us both at the same time, please.
Hi guys.
So I'm gonna catch up on these comments and to Bold and Beautiful, because she's here to talk about Bold and Beautiful. That's one she really enjoys. Judgmental Josh. Yep. Bill has lost his mind. Josh has got to. Bill seems brain. He did when Sheila said turn and Bill just turned. I was like, brainwashed. He seemed a little brainwashed. Josh is opinionated like her mother. Yes, exactly, Jane. Press the like button. It's free. Thank you so much, Miss Kells. Yes, just like her mother. Note, just praying this will be the best year ever. Man, Britt had a beautiful send off. She really did, Sandy. You said Mama loves days, right? I cried during Britt's party. It was emotional. Gonna miss Britt. I know. I'm sad that she's going. Because she was such a wonderful actress, but she did like what we've all been saying. Like that's what you should do. Use the soaps as a stepping stone, and so she definitely did that. Hi, David. Thank you so much for joining. I'm so happy for you. Your channel has grown so much. You put a lot of work into your channel. Glad to see your success. Thank you so much for that, Nikisha. I just love Britt, Franco, and Spencer. Yes, Josh was so sharp. Wait, hold on. LaShanta said Josh was so sharp. She's so hard headed. Why relieve her? Oh my gosh, exactly. And why did the bodyguard leave? They're gonna get him. This is the first and last time we gonna see you. He just left. David said, oh that's Pam. I'm Heather Weber. Taylor and Brooke making me nauseous.
Why would she say that?
Okay, so she's saying Taylor and Brooke make her nauseous because yesterday they had a scene and I was like, I'm not uncomfortable, but it's weird because they had a scene where they were talking about what's his name, Ridge. So they were talking about Ridge, and then they all of a sudden start hugging, right? So they started hugging, and then there was like, it feels so good to be in your arms. And they were like, yes, it feels so good to be in your arms. I'm like, what the heck is happening? What is happening here? What are y'all doing? Yeah, it was weird. It was just like, what are y'all doing? But and then so some people are like, where are y'all trying to go with their relationship? I said, well, maybe they was just because remember when Esme told Ryan, you like when I call you daddy, don't you? And we were like, what? Because that's her dad. So we were like, why is she talking to him like this? So sometimes they do it. So I don't know, because I know they're not trying to make Taylor and Brooke a couple. That would be weird.
Yeah, that would be a little off.
Exactly. I just think that would be weird. What did you think about? Okay, let me read I'm gonna catch up on comments and then thank you, girl. I'm gonna catch up on comments and then we're gonna talk about Bold and the Beautiful a little bit. Josh was so sharp. Okay, Taylor, press the like button. It's free. Oh, thanks, Mixel. How far behind am I?
You really?
Oh, girl, let me hurry up. Eric says, Lanikia, Days of Our Lives, Sonny is going to have to apologize to Will when he finds out Leo was a part of his stepmother's kidnapping. You know what? I'll be forgetting that his stepmother. But yes, I said, Leo, you're living with these people knowing you done kidnapped Bonnie. A mess. I have about 8 Bold and Beautiful on my DVR. You can watch the last 2 and be caught up. You can watch it because there's the same episodes. Well, they didn't air they don't have a new episode today, right? They didn't have a new episode of Bold today. They just did like Young and the Restless and Bold didn't come on, but they'll be on Monday, and then General Hospital won't be on Monday because they aired today. Spencer and Trina were so cute today. Sandy says the way he twirled her on the dance floor. I liked it too. And I liked that they didn't let them kiss. Like he was going in like he was about to kiss her, but instead he blew the little that little horn, party horn. I do like that they did that. Let me see. Wait a minute. LaShanta said, no, Carly, let people make their own choices. Remember Jason, no Jax. Yes, I couldn't stand him. You couldn't stand Jax? I didn't either. I never liked the character of Jax. I don't know what it was about him. I just never liked him. Jax from General Hospital.
Oh,
yeah. Spencer and Trina are so cute. Yes, I love Spencer and Trina. LOL. Hush, David. I'm here for Taylor and Brooke pairing. It would be interesting. I I don't care that if they were together and it's because they became a couple. For them to decades and decades of fighting over a man, and now all of a sudden y'all are a couple. But I'm here for the Bill situation, so I guess, child, it is what it is. No, wait. Let's see. What Eric say? Now, Lanikia, these are some couple names for Brooke and Taylor. We already got couple names. Get it? This is my favorite. Brooke
Brayler.
No, he said Brayler, or second Truk, or third. This is my favorite. Brute, BRTU. Get it? Brooke Taylor. What? How you do this? I don't know. Oh, I forgot you could just speak into this mic.
Oh,
yeah, let's just do that because then I won't have to keep muting. So yeah, you can just speak into this mic. Okay. And yesterday, Trina told Spencer he looked beautiful too. I know, it was so cute. Those two are so cute. I still have money on Brooke. But for a minute there, it did look like Brooke and Liam were about to hook up, like they were gonna do something, but then they said, "No, we're not gonna do that." Thank you, Miss Kels. Press the like button, please.
That would have been too awkward
for Brooke and Liam.
Liam.
Yeah, I mean, she already been with Deacon, and he was married to Bridget. That's her daughter with Eric.
Oh, that's
just nasty.
That's too much going on.
Just nasty. Like you can't be with nobody else that your family member. Like, so Brooke, she was with Eric. Eric was Donna, her sister. She was with Bill. Bill was with Katie, her sister. She was with Deacon. Deacon was with Bridget, her daughter. It's just a mess. Like, you can't be with Liam.
No.
That would be nasty.
That's not enough.
That's too nasty. Y'all need to bring some more people on. That's why everyone likes Taylor. Not Taylor, but Katie with Carter, because he's like, I don't want Brooke. So at least he can be like, somebody. We're talking about Bold and Beautiful. At least she can be with somebody that's like, I'm good. I don't have to have Brooke. I'm not into that. Because baby, once they go Brooke, and they're shook. Yes. Okay. Let me go. Me too, Sandy. I know now she happy in love, and now Whitney Love changed her. And not Whiny Love changed her. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yes, I like Trina with Spencer. Never liked Jax. Glad he's gone, but we need Jason back. He could catch the hook. You know what? I wish they would just replace him, because obviously he's not coming back. It's bad blood the way they departed. So just replace him, because I'm not one of those fans that's like, no, I want the original, because I told y'all on Days of Our Lives, I want to see Sammy. So if y'all need to replace Sammy, do what you got to do, because I'm not one of those fans that's like, no, I have to have the original person who played that person. That has to be the person, because then you don't get that person, that character. You don't get to see them on the soaps, and I want to see them. Never liked it. Okay. Bill's eyes turn so black in those scenes, Miss Arlene said. Yeah.
And that's troubling, because I don't know. Bill is just weird to me.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's just the way he come off. I was trying to figure out the whole necklace that he had, because
the sword.
Yes. I was confused. I'm like, why does he have a sword? They said when he had the sword on, he acts different.
Yeah.
And so when he does those scenes, it's like real.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't.
Because this character could be on like days where they are possessed by demons or something like that. That's what they could do. But Bold and the Beautiful and Young and the Restless try to pretty much stay, Yeah. Even though it's unrealistic, like some of the things, like everybody's a CEO and a COO, something like that. Like there are no regular jobs around here. Like besides Deacon,
exactly,
there are no regular jobs. So, but some people would be like, it would make up for why is Bill acting this crazy? Okay, let's see. Oh girl, I'm lost in these comments, child.
Next one is Brady agreeing to have his daughter kidnapped is weird.
Oh my gosh, David, I thought I meant to say that on the whole thing. I don't like that. I don't like the fact that they're using I don't like the fact that they're using Rachel. I don't like that Kristen does it, and I don't like that Brady is doing it as well. I hate the fact that they are using them that way. Do my nose. I hate the fact that they are using them that way. They using Rachel that way to like one up each other. Now I get why Brady is doing it. I understand, but I just hate that they're leveraging Rachel in that way. All right, let's keep going. Is Deacon going to get away? Deacon got on the first flight smoking. He said, as soon as they realized that Sheila was back, Deacon said, "I'm out," and he's gone.
Oh, because he was holding her. And
He was going. He actually went out of the country.
Oh,
yeah, he went out of the country because he says, "Oh, I'm gonna buy El Jardino, and so I need to go and get some investment." I can't remember where he went. I can't remember where he went. But I remember it was out of the country because he was like, "I gotta go," because he was talking to the other bartender at El Jardino, and he told him that. Okay, what's the next comment?
Brooke can't be without somebody's man.
I mean, it looks like it because she's always with somebody, so I don't know. Let's look and see. Deacon will be
back in a couple of years.
Deacon, exactly, he does that. Deacon, Deacon does a lot. Like he has that whole not Deacon. I can't think of his name in real life, but you know, he was in Karate, the Kai. What is that thing on Netflix? He does a lot of other stuff, so it wouldn't be that shocking if he left for a year or two and then came back. But yeah, he does. Some of the characters do that. They leave for a while and then they come back.
Cindy says, "I hope they don't drag out Spencer and Trina and make us lose interest like they did with Chase and Brooklyn."
Yes. Oh my gosh, Sandy, because Chase and Brooklyn, when they used to come on screen, I would be like, yeah, they're my couple. They're about to show them, and then it just like miss. And it was like, how many times are they can be together and they're not together? I don't know. And I hope they learned their lesson from that, because baby, I am not interested whatsoever in what Brooklyn and Chase have going on. He don't want to be with her. Okay. You don't want to be with her.
So Barbara says, "Who's the hook?"
Who's the hook? Agree. I don't know, Barbara. I don't know, Miss Barbara. I don't know who the hook is, but I'm looking forward to like finding out. Wait a minute. Yeah, I'm looking forward to finding out. Jane Doe said, "Amen." Recast Jason. I know at this point he's not coming back. Just recast him. Y'all done it before. Do it again. Just recast him.
They've done it many times, right?
Yes, I'm glad Cody wasn't at Britt's party. I am too, LaShanta, because I did not want to see Cody there. Like, honestly, I'm done with that whole character of Cody. It's at this point, let's move on. Let's move. What is his storyline now? Because I know, I guess it's going to be with him revealing that Mac is actually his father, but they think the necklace is gone. Actually, General Hospital have a lot of storylines that are kind of just up in the air, and like you don't know how they're going to end. Like even with Holly and she gave the Miss Wu, they just started that, and then where's that going? Because Victor doesn't look like he's hurting at all. Like there's anything wrong with him. So I don't know.
So Deborah said, "I like Jackson Sky on GH, but that was 20 years ago, and Brenda came back and ruined them."
You know what? I like Sky. I never liked Jax, but I did like Sky. I liked when Sky was on there. But yeah, and then yeah.
Getting lost in the comments.
Press the like button. Thank you so much, Miss Kells. Hi, Travis. Thank you so much for joining. I see Jane Doe says, "Bill's crying took me out. He's really in the midst of a mental break."
Yes, he is.
Yes. Baby, Bill was like, I've hurt all these people, and I understand why y'all don't want to be with me. So why are you with why you with Sheila then? This doesn't make sense. It's not making sense. If you say you've hurt these people, but you understand why they are feeling the way, like, baby, you cannot be mad at Brooke and Katie when in the span of 5 minutes you begged them both.
of them.
Yes, you gave the same lines to both of them. You
Bill
cannot be mad. This is Bold and the Beautiful.
Bill and Sheila, that's a horrible mix.
You know what? I like Bill and Sheila.
What?
I like it.
No, ma'am.
I like Bill and Sheila because she
They
accepts.
both crazy.
Yes, and two crazy people, let them be together. you put that crazy over there.
Yeah,
That's why I
guess
like.
so.
That's why I like Xander with Gwen, because he's not gonna do right.
Yes, exactly.
So,
And
like,
she already know.
Because it was someone in my comments, and they were like, well, it was a few people in the comments like, oh my gosh, why would you, like, Xander would die for Sarah. He would give a kidney, and he would give Gwen's kidney. He wouldn't care about, like, he just wants to be. And I was like, but she don't want him like that. She don't want all the lies and deception.
Right.
She wants him to be honest. And if that's not how he can be, then he needs to let her go and find her somebody. Well, I would say she could have been with Eric, but they untried that, and he was leaving her a single mom. That's why I can't say it's St. Eric.
I don't know.
Homewrecker. He's a homewrecker himself.
So excuse me. Sandy said Cody is useless. He should be hooked.
Listen, at one point, it seemed like they were really going to do something with Cody, but now it's all this mystery around him, and I'm like, y'all have enough going on. We don't need to add more mystery with Cody. I'm cool.
Pam says, right, Nikki, none of them ever worked. And then it goes down to, I'm glad Lily and Billy are done.
I haven't watched yesterday's episode. I gotta watch it. So did they break up? I'm glad. They don't need to be together.
Who is Lily and Billy?
This is Young and the Restless.
Oh, okay.
Lily and Billy, he wants to be with Chelsea. Now I don't know if he's gonna be with Chelsea because I feel like
Lily and Billy.
Yes.
Okay.
Because I feel like Billy is going to end up being with Chelsea. I don't know if he should be because I think they're trying to pair her with Adam. Because if y'all look at it, Adam is starting to have a little mental break himself right now, and Victor doesn't make it better. I don't understand people loving Victor Newman, but I get it. He's a legacy character. But I'm like, he's very abusive to his, like, mentally and emotionally abusive. Summer's so clueless. Ma'am. Hi, Shakira. Thank you so much for joining. LaShanta says, Summer's so clueless. Listen, I don't like the way, because I know people don't like Phyllis. I get it. You don't like Phyllis. She's just too much. She's a lot to handle. But I love it. That's why I don't want her with Jack, because he can't handle all of that. But the way Summer has just pretty much been like, it's all about the Abbotts, I didn't like it. But that's just me. But I respect other people, because y'all be in the comments like, oh my gosh, but Phyllis did this. And then I'm like, they're both wrong. I'm just saying. Stick it for your mama sometimes.
So Pam is responding to Shanta's comment about Billy being a mess, and Billy deserves to be loved.
Exactly. I say it is a mess. Like, because a lot of people go hard on Lily. Like, they talk about, like, oh my gosh, Lily's this, Lily's that. But I'm like, and I used to be one of those people until Billy kept messing up. And I'd be like, listen, this girl really likes him and she loves him. And he can't ever be what she needs. Like, she needed somebody at the company to help her out, and you quit. Like, right when she really needed you.
Right.
And then when she was, I'll never forget when she was trying to tell him, I need you, and Chelsea called and he was gone. It was like, move on.
It was like Thanksgiving, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was around Thanksgiving time. This month went fast. It was like 1 minute we're watching them do Halloween, and then the next Thanksgiving, Christmas, and like New Year's. I'm about to go into a new year. Lord, I haven't sat down and made my goals yet. Hi, Shakira. Oh, I agree with you, LaShanta. Diane was not scared of Jeremy. Let me hear these comments. Oh, girl, I'm a little bit behind. Ooh, she was not scared of Jeremy at all. And I think they work this con out. I'm sorry. I just think this is a con. And it's funny how all of a sudden Jack gives Jeremy some money. And now Diane's like, I'm not afraid anymore. I'm gonna go back. Girl, please. But she could have been afraid. I just don't like her. So I'm being biased. I'm being like, y'all, I'm biased. Let's see. Gloria says, Happy New Year, everyone. Thank you so much for joining, Gloria. Happy New Year. Pam says, Summer is always choosing line. Diane lying always to her mom. Yeah, she's always choosing Diane. Bill. David says, I think Lee should leave town before Gabby comes back from Miami and hurt that dude. Somebody was telling me in the comments that they think this will be finally something that pushes Lee over, because I am disappointed in Lee. I wanted him to be a villain. He's a wimpy villain. Either you're gonna be bad and do bad, or you're gonna be good. That's how I feel about Xander too. Which one you want to be? You can't keep doing the fits on both. I like a villain to be a villain. Pam says I'm done with Cody too. Jane Doe says GH drags their storylines too long, and some they just leave hanging. Yes, like you never hear, they just go away from it and like, oh okay, that's it. Happy New Year. Hi, Aaron. Thank you so much for joining. Happy New Year. We should start the new year with new writers.
I don't know which story you're talking about, but
she's talking about General Hospital.
Oh, definitely.
On General Hospital, you can't keep up.
I can't get into it.
I can't get into it because then they did the whole, okay, Holly's here, and then Robert and Anna and Valentine. It's like, it's just went on so much. Like sometimes a storyline can go on so long that you forget how it first originated. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And that's how it feels with that. And that's how it felt with that Elizabeth storyline, that you forget how it first started. And then by the time it wraps up, you don't care anymore. It's like, I don't even care about this anymore. Y'all think they're going to put Cody, not Cody, but Sasha and Chase together, General Hospital? I liked Cody at first. Okay. Like Sky too, 20 years ago. Yes. I like Sky.
Nope, he couldn't shake Brenda.
Really in love with Jackson. Couldn't shake Brenda. Yep, sure couldn't. That is true, LaShonda. Yes, and that's how it is on soaps. Like you'll have this one person that's just really in love with someone, but they can't leave that other person alone. So it is what it is. Eric says, go ahead and read that.
When I was watching General Hospital years ago, I said, if Luke can't be with Laura, I liked Luke and Sky together. Right, the writers messed up.
Mm-hmm. And I don't know, because Luke was with Tracy too, and I didn't mind that one either. But yeah, it's like you like Luke with Tracy.
I did.
Mm-hmm.
It was different.
Let's see. Do Finn know
Dollar Bill?
Oh Lord, baby, Finn was so confused. He said, "What's going on here?" Stephanie, what are they talking about? She knew, and then y'all. Some people are like, what is it? Statute of Limitations. And I'm like, this is soaps. It could be 30 years later, and they'd be like, let's put them in jail because it's soaps. Okay. It's fine. You don't have to worry about it. Oh, David says he does not watch GH. Travis says, I love the. Are you saying the Mirror Family? Days of Our Lives. I don't know why they be like that. You could just put it on the table right there, Nisha. It's fine. I don't know why they're like that when it comes to Eric, anyways, because it's just like so many people were saying such bad things about Jada, not for nothing. I'm noticing that some comments are when it's certain people, there it's always, oh, I don't trust them, or I don't. But anyways, but. That everyone always looks at Eric like he's just this saint, and I'm like, but he does bad stuff. Nakisha says, are you there yet?
Oh, I wish GH would have shown us the poker games in the back room of the Savoy. I'm sorry, y'all, this is far away. that would have been fun to watch.
I agree, Nakisha. Like, if they had, like, because I want to know, how did Gladys get into this trouble? You know, I wanted to see Cody back there, and you know, I want to see like certain things that I want to see. They don't show, and I'm like, but no, that's just, and that's what a lot of the soaps, like certain parts, I'm like, oh, I want to see that, and then the next thing you know, it's just over with. Eric says,
Well, Nikki, I'm with you as far as Dave. Why be in a relationship and promise to be something that you're not? Stop promising people stuff you can't.
exactly. That's all I'm saying about Xander. Like, he keeps getting in these relationships, and that's just not only Xander, but that's a lot of them on these soaps. They always want to pair, like, oh, he's a bad guy, but he's gonna be with this good girl. But then y'all keep breaking them up and breaking them up because she doesn't want him like that. Just put him with somebody like Eric and not Eric, but EJ and Nicole. Today, she didn't even flinch when he told her his involvement. She was just like, well, I already know you're a bad person. Exactly. Put them with somebody that knows what they're capable of, and they accept that. Go ahead.
So Nicole now, who is
Nicole on days.
Yeah, so they've transitioned her to who? What person?
She's with EJ. She's just living with EJ, but they kissed today for their New Year's. There's chemistry between them. They've been married before, so it's not that far stretched.
So she's still staying with him?
Yeah, she's still living in his home.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
So I said, baby, y'all move Nicole fast. She was literally with Rafe, married to Rafe. Yeah. Then she got with Eric for like a week. They weren't even together a week. They were together like 2 days.
2 days.
Thanksgiving. And then now she's with EJ. But then Rafe was with Jada. Then not Rafe, excuse me. Eric was with Jada. He used Jada because he wasn't really over Nicole. Then he got with Nicole for that like 1 day or 2. And I mean, at least Nicole could say, I'm not sleeping with EJ. Eric already sleeping with Sloan because, you know, he got with Sloan. No, baby, Eric is different. Already. Yeah, he slept with Sloan the first day he met her. And y'all talked about Jada. Y'all were all in the comments. Some people, not all y'all. It was a handful of them. All in the comments. Oh my gosh, look at Jada. Oh my gosh, what kind of woman is that? But I haven't seen those comments with Sloan, and she did like she was with Alex, and it was just a friends with benefits relationship. And then she got with Eric, and she met him that day and got with him. So I mean, but y'all went in the comments saying that. But let's move on.
Pam says she can't stand
Summer. I know. Yeah. Summer be getting on my nerves. What does Erin say? Erin says,
saw an article about Sally being sick, not pregnant. Anything happened this week about it?
So I haven't watched yesterday's episode. I need to watch it into my I'm gonna do a recap over it tomorrow. Did I do a recap over? Yeah, I did General Hospital Day. Anyways, for Sally, she looked at her calendar because I don't know if some of y'all know you can keep a like an app on your phone and it tracks your menstrual dates and everything. So she looked at her calendar because Chloe brought it up about, girl, you seem so sick. And she said, I'm not pregnant. But she looked at her calendar and the last time she had her cycle was in November. It was like the 14th of November or something like that. So I mean, she would be very early, but she could be pregnant. But I don't want her to be pregnant because I don't like, because she's with Nick. So if she's pregnant, then it will more than likely be Adam's baby. And I don't want that. I want her to be with Nick. But then I did like her with Adam, but I was just, I don't know. Adam did it so dirty. I was just like, let's move on.
So Pam says she betrayed her mother over and over.
That's why I really don't care for Summer. Like, because she's so Abbott. Like, she's Abbott down. Like, girl, you might as well have been born at Abbott the way you've been going so hard for them.
Shanta says Victor always down his kids. Now Nick see why Adam left.
Baby, when Victor was talking mess about Nick and he went over there to Adam thinking he was going to get support, and Adam was like, I'm not on your side. Because Nick was right along with Victoria and Victor talking about Adam until Victor got on him, and then he didn't want to do it that anymore. Miss Kells.
Pam says, Erin, she's pregnant. Then she says,
wait, Miss Kells says, write that part right below above Pam, Miss Pam.
Oh,
okay. You don't see it? I got it. Right, that part. They better hope their plans don't backfire. And if Kristen gets released from jail and plus puts two and two together, that the mirror will no, yes, baby. I said because she's talking about Days of Our Lives because what's his name? Excuse me, Eric and Brady have kidnapped Rachel, right? And so they're doing this to try to get the orchid, but Kristen doesn't have the orchid anymore. In the previews, we see that she goes to get it and it's gone. I don't know who got it now. Because who would take it? Like, who would know she had it and would care enough to take it except for maybe Orpheus? That's the only person I know. But I don't know. That's exactly what I said. Kristen's gonna be that's the only reason I think this is gonna go wrong, because they're not gonna get the results that they want, and Kristen's going to be livid. They said she's pregnant through showed it today. Okay, thank you, Pam. Deborah says
Gwen is Xander's ride or die woman, but Sarah is going to rat Xander out next week to Justin and Bunny. With a wife like that, he doesn't need any enemies.
And that's exactly what I'm saying, Deborah. That's why I say people don't match. Like, everyone is like, oh my gosh, I want Sarah and Xander. I love these two together. And I'm like, no. Because how many times has Sarah been in front of other people like, Xander, were you involved in this? Xander did. I said, no. Girl, you are his wife. Ask him these questions at the house.
Yes.
Ask him at the house. Do not, we're talking about days. Don't ask this man this in front of everybody. But see, Gwen never would. Baby, Gwen built that website for him. She got him a contact information. Yeah. The pressure just got a little too hot, and so she had to give it up. But even giving it up, she still made it seem like, but he only did it because he felt so bad. She still covered for him. And now Bonnie thinks that they're having some kind of relationship. And said when they find out Sarah broke up with him, they really gonna believe that's true.
So David said, is Xander the next one to be with Nicole? She's been with every guy in town.
She was with Xander though. Remember that she was with Xander when she cheated on Eric when they were married, and Eric would never come home. And so she cheated with Xander, and
Xander through the whole case.
Yeah, they making Nicole like real. Yeah. Jane Doe says stupid Jack was kissing Diana the other day. Please, I think that's why I didn't watch it. You know how you can read the episode before it comes out, and I saw Jack and Diana. I said, I don't want to see this. I don't want to see this, but I'm gonna watch it tonight or tomorrow and go ahead and push it out because I need to do my Equalizer reviews as well. Barbara says Billy couldn't take out Lily for New Year. Baby, I gotta watch this episode. Billy couldn't take her out. See, that's why she didn't want to be with him. That's why. It does look suspicious, Diane and Jeremy. That's all I was saying. It looks really weird that those two are all of a sudden, she not scared. I can come back and I can. I said, girl. But the spoilers were saying that Phyllis was supposed to be with Jeremy, and that's who I want with her. But it might be Diane because he seemed to want the old thing back. Thank you so much, Miss Kells. Please hit that like button for me. Shakira says hi to Pam. Pam says, what's up with Curtis and the Savoy? Miss Wu has just taken over. Curtis just stands around at the hospital watching Portia work. Exactly. Or he's at Jordan's office talking to her. He's never working. That's why Miss Wu just went on. Well, go ahead and give it here. You're not doing anything with it. And I want them to hurry this storyline up. The only thing that's promising that it might come to a head soon. Curtis and Portia are supposed to get married, and this is General Hospital, guys, are supposed to get married in February. Curtis used to know Portia back in the day, like 20 years ago. She was married. He didn't know it, but she was married. They had an affair, and she got pregnant. He asked her, what is the child mine? Trina. He asked her, is it mine? She told him no. But now we find out that Trina is his, but he doesn't know it. He and Portia have reconnected. They're getting married again. And Jordan knows the truth. And she keeps telling Portia, you need to tell this man. But Portia's too afraid to tell. So I don't know if she's going to tell or not. Gloria Miller says, Leah's a good person. He just got trapped off with love. He has always He was always straight and forward in my eyes. What happened to him that just changed his character? Truth be told, I like Lee. I do like Lee. I just think if he was going to be a villain, make him a villain. Like, they made him a bad guy, but he was he rubbed his face when EJ touched him. And I'll never get over that. Like, I will always see that. EJ patted him on his face, and Lee was like, I'll never unsee that.
Why?
I don't know. It was weird. It was weird. I was like, wait, what do you want? EJ's like, because he has issues with his dad. I was like, but EJ is older. Like, y'all are around the same age. It was just weird. So it was like, how can you be a true villain and you want the admiration of someone? You know what I mean? Like, EJ should be someone you're going up against because you want control of his company. So I didn't get it. Maybe this will be Lee going over to being a villain and taking control.
I really want Rafe and Jada to kiss for New Year, even if it's just on the cheek. Me too.
Yeah, they didn't kiss, but they did say Happy New Year's to each other.
Oh, well, yeah.
They didn't
want
kiss
something a little bit more right there.
You like them as a couple. Some people don't like, they don't want Rafe with Jada.
I think it would be.
I don't mind, but he said he told Gabby, I can't be with Jada because I'm her boss. And then everybody in the comments was like, well, Hope and Rafe were together. All these people were together. I don't know. I just told you what he said what he said. He said he can't be with her because he said he's her boss. That was so stupid for Esme to jump. That's General Hospital. I don't know what they're doing. LaShanta. Yes, Pam. Esme is gonna be okay, but I'm just saying, why did they make her jump? Sandy said Luke and Tracy were hilarious. Yes, I used to love those two together.
Happy New Year, Mari.
Thank you so much, Mari. Happy New Year. Thank you for joining. Pam said she lands on her feet. Mari, do you see Mari's coming in?
Bill should be in jail for blowing up Sally. Let me see. For blowing up Sally building with his own. I can't see.
Bill should be in jail for blowing up Sally's building with his own son in it, and also Sally. So he shouldn't be blackmailing people.
So when was this?
Years ago. Before Sally went over to Young and the Restless, she was on Bold and the Beautiful, and she was in love with Wyatt, and so she did some crazy stuff because she was in love with Wyatt. But y'all know how on the soaps it's what have you done for me lately? They always forget, like, this person did this and this person did that, and until something comes up and then they start remembering. David said Jada is the realest person on. You know what? Because even when Rafe was wanting to hold Kristen and Lee in the interrogation room, she was like, "Hey, we can't do this." And so that's why I don't understand why some people are like, she's so, oh my gosh, I don't trust her. Because I'm like, she's the most honest person that is probably on this soap. She's really straightforward. David says EJ should be with Gwen. Ooh, do I see that couple?
I don't
see that couple.
Check that again.
I wanted EJ with Ava. And she had left the show. Hi, Rita. Thank you so much for joining. I'm so glad Gabby remembered what Lee and Kristen did to the love of her life. We're still on Days of Our Lives. Yes. The only thing I was like, I didn't know they was going to really get married. I said, y'all really let them get married? They said, we're going to let a wedding go off, but we're going to, like, 5 minutes later, it's over. But yes, I was so happy she finally remembered what went on. Hi, Isabella. Thank you so much for joining. Nicole is with EJ again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you going to read it?
No, I'm just saying, Nicole is with EJ again. Nicole has been with so many guys in a soap opera. I guess it stems back down to her past.
Yeah.
She's been with a lot because what Nicole was on. Because Nicole was on was it Young and the Restless? Or was it back in the day?
I don't remember.
You remember?
No? I don't remember.
Somebody help me. Was Nicole on Young and the Restless back in the day? Or was it Dave?
She always been on Days.
But I thought she was on Young and the Restless.
the guy who plays Supernatural on Supernatural. Remember him?
Mm-hmm.
He used to play Eric. Him and Nicole were together. He was the Eric, and then he left Days and went over to Supernatural.
Oh, I think I'm getting Nicole confused with somebody then.
Maybe. But I like that. The only reason I say that is because her and Eric has been going on since that guy was playing Eric. And when he left that time, I didn't want him and Nicole together anymore. I was like, okay, I'm done with these two. And it's been decades, literally decades. But I don't know if Nicole played on another soap. Does anybody know that? If Nicole's been on another soap?
Oh, anyway, I'm sorry.
Isabella, I hope you and your daughter have a happy new year. Okay. Let's see. Pam says, I'm thinking Liam and Wyatt are going to bust in and save the day. Child, I don't know, because Bill seemed like he is all the way gone. This is Bold and the Beautiful. What's up, mama?
She being nosy.
No. What, you want a snack?
I'm going to get you a snack.
Okay. Can you get a wipe for her face, please? What? Yeah. Thank you. No, ma'am. Stop that.
Give me my mouth.
I'm thinking, okay, so then she's pregnant and they showed it today. Also, they did confirm that she's pregnant. Okay, well, I got to watch the episode. It was a whole mess. Wait, they came on today? I thought they were supposed to be off today. I got to watch the episode. Isabella says she misses Marcus on Days. Liam Logan love his cape. Save your daddy. Yes, go over there and save Bill. But I'm liking Bill and Sheila, so wait a few minutes. Let me. You said no, Bill and Sheila. Let them get a few episodes off. Then go over there. Rita Jack. Rita, I don't remember if I told you. Thank you so much for joining. But Rita says, I love Jada. She's beautiful and good cop. She has hope she finds love. You know what? Jada really looked pretty in that blue dress. And then there was another scene with her when she had on like this off the shoulder, one shoulder pink thing. And she looked really pretty in it. So yeah. I do too. I like Jada. She hasn't done anything wrong to make you not like her. David said Rafe is the worst cop ever. You know, honestly, they only started solving cases when Jada came. LaShanta said, why Victor lied? Adam was being real. He used him and they don't treat Adam like family. Could you believe Victor said Connor should not be around Chelsea? This is Young and the Restless. And and this is why I don't like Victor. This is exactly why I don't like Victor, because he just he's so controlling. And he was like, oh, Adam was belligerent and he was all, and I was like, no, he was not. He just told you that he did not want to, you weren't going to use him as a pawn. You know, he wanted loyalty and respect from you, which you always are begging for him, but you don't give it back. So I get it. They were drinking. Lily broke up with Billy. Baby, I got to watch this episode. Well, I guess Alex is. I gotta watch it. Well, I guess Alex is next to get with Nicole. LOL. Alex too wide open about Stephanie, but he gonna get his heart broken. So maybe he will get with her, because that's Days of Our Lives. He is too in love with Stephanie. But if Chad said let's work something out right now, she would go. Jack's already given Jeremy $500,000. Exactly. He gave him $500,000. Then Diane said, oh, I'm going to come back. I'm not afraid anymore. And now, so he's supposed to give him the other half if he leaves town, but I got to watch it to see what Diane told him. Jane Doe says, I can't stand Curtis these days. I really don't like him either. He's like working on my last nerves, especially the way he keeps putting Portia on this pedestal and telling Jordan how wrong she is. And like, you're working on my last nerves. Isabella says, Nicole was father, wasn't she like Kate, a lady of the street? I think that's why they have her character loose and with so many guys. I know, but because I know Abe came through and, you know, he helped her. But at some point they could have settled her down. And you know what? I'm not gonna even talk about Nicole that bad, because there's other characters like Belle always cheating on Sean. she might not be jumping from man to man, but she cheats. I mean, I remember that time Jan was talking to Chloe about it, and I was like, wow, she does, because she was like, it's only a matter of time before Belle cheats again, and then she went and got with EJ. So I don't know. Sandy says Jordan is not going to let that wedding happen if Portia doesn't tell the truth. Jordan will. I don't know, Sandy. I hope somebody tells him the truth, because how long can this go on? And then Eric says, Lanikia, I forgot, but when Ridge find out that Thomas teamed up with Sheila to get Brooke drunk, Ridge told Thomas to lie. Now he's mad at his son for lying. Exactly. He and Taylor both said, well, we're just not going to tell this secret. And that was cool. But him doing the... Now, I say Thomas was wrong. Of course, he was wrong for the CPS call. That's crazy. But they're not getting him help. They just kicked him out of the company. But, like, how does that help him? Well, like, how does that help him when you can clearly see he has mental issues and he needs to be helped? Just kicking him out of the company does what? Honestly, I thought it was going to be Thomas to come over and tag team with Sheila, because he felt like everybody turned his back on him, but it was Bill. Excuse me. Sorry about that.
Sheila and Thomas will make a good couple.
Sheila and Thomas will make a good couple. Oh, Lord. David, don't pay attention to David. What Shakira say?
Chloe gets on my nerves. I understand that he killed Delia by accident, but huge mistake, and Chloe will move forward. Chloe needs to move forward.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I feel the same way with Bill, Young and the Rest, with Billy. Like, oh my gosh, y'all never let it go, and Billy never takes any responsibility for you. My bad, girl. Anyways, okay, I'm gonna go through these comments because I wasn't trying to hold you guys this long. I'm sorry. About Jack Dumbo self-told Jeremy he will double it. Well, I mean, then double it. I mean, he did tell him he would give him a Miss Kells, right? Isabella says Xander also kidnapped Nicole and Holly, and was with her back then too. Because that's what I'm saying. Like, people act like they never did anything before. I'm like, it is what it is. Rafe doesn't deserve a queen like Jada. I've seen a few people say they don't want Jada with Rafe. Why do y'all think that? I was hoping they would kiss too, but Rafe was with Hope. So what is he talking about? I don't understand that either, Miss Kells. Pam says, Eric, that's right. And if okay, wait a minute. Eric, secret wasn't hidden by Thomas and Reese, Steffi and Finn may never have been shot. That if Thomas had told the truth, then Steffi and Finn would have never been shot. Yeah, that's true. And then when Steffi found out, confront your brother. Did she confront? Yeah, this been a year. I don't remember some of these anymore. Eric says Rafe and Jada deserve to be together because they both are honest people, and it would be fresh to see a healthy couple. It really would, Eric. Like, to see a couple that they're not lying to each other, they're not having to hide anything. It would be nice to see that. We had it kind of with, but anyway.
PJ Moneybags.
PJ Moneybags. Hi, PJ Moneybags. Thank you so much for joining. I would love if they brought a new man for Jada, someone who doesn't have a lot of history with other women in town. Exactly. Now that's true too.
Yeah.
And I think that's why a lot of people are saying that about Jada and Rafe, that they want her with someone fresh, which I wouldn't mind that either. Okay, Eric is talking to Pam. Please hit the like button. Thank you so much, Miss Kel. That's right. Barbara says Bill needs to be in jail. He blew up Sally building. He threw Ridge out of a helicopter. When you hear storylines repeated back to you, this sounds crazy, don't it? When you hear them back. Why? Thanks. Yes. I can't believe Bill doing Steffi like that. He gave her his word, and his word is bond. Yeah, that's true. I do say that word is bond. Remember, Brooke tried to get Bill to make Taylor leave town because Liam told Hope, and she told Brooke. It was a mess, but he let it go until now. Now he said he got to protect his woman. Y'all don't want to be with Sheila, but I love it. I'm like, I'm here for it.
I don't. It's troubling.
It's trouble. Why?
Just because they both crazy, like they crazy on another level, and I don't like it.
But that's why they understand each other's crazy. Okay, let's go. Hi, Lakeisha. Thank you so much for joining. Says, are there any in Salem? Are there any single decent guys in Salem for Jada to potentially date? LOL.
I want you to get to the next comment.
Are there any single guys? I don't know. Anybody can answer Lakeisha's question, because I was gonna say Eric, but she been with Eric and he did her dirty. He did her filthy. Don't nobody need to date Brady. Leave that alone. He got drama on it with him. Even Chloe, and people are like, I like Brady and Chloe. They're boring to me, but I get what you're saying. No, he doesn't even need to date her, because Chloe needs to leave him alone, because your life will be hell. Like Kristen wants Brady so bad. But I don't know. Is there anybody she could date? They need to bring somebody on. I don't know. Lakeisha, anybody can answer that? PJ Moneybag said, excuse me, on Bold and Beautiful, Bill and Sheila look so crazy.
Yes, very crazy. Very crazy.
Being lovey-dovey, I don't see how not turning Taylor in can save Sheila. The state should have their charges. That's what I said. I said, what are y'all talking about? Like, she's going to prison because she escaped prison. What are y'all talking about? I got to watch. I didn't know Young and the Restless came on today. See, it wasn't on today. But I'm talking to Pam. I'm sorry. It wasn't on today for me, so I have to watch yesterday's episode because I never watched that. As soon as they said Jack lets his guard down with Diane, I said, I'm grossed out. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. Sometimes I can't be biased. David says Days can cast me. Bye, David. Pam says, right, PJ, she escaped prison. They don't even need any more against her. That is blackmail. Is ridiculous. Exactly. Like, she's going back to prison because you escaped. And then I want to know what happened to what's the guy she helped her escape?
I don't know.
Bold and the Beautiful. Who's the guy's name? Remember, he was helping Sheila. She turned around and she said, I can't think of his name. I hate that. Anyways, y'all know who I'm talking about. He's a security. He worked security and everything for them. They don't. Mari says they don't show Young and the Restless State. Okay, yeah, I didn't see it either. So wait a minute, Nikki, David. I saw it. Oh yeah. You can see like the if you watch it early, they'll play Monday's episodes for you on YouTube. Pam says they never. What is that man's name? They never gave Thomas help. Mommy's help, biased and worthless. Yeah, that's true. Mike. Yes, Mike. I want to know what happened to Mike. They didn't go back with that storyline either. Did he escape? Because some kind of way he keeps getting away with stuff too. Mommy's help. Yeah, Taylor didn't help them. Why is Sonny trying to push Nina in Donna's life? This is hi, Ann. Thank you so much for joining. This is General Hospital. I mean, she is going to be around her. You know, she is going to be around her because Sonny's with her, and I guess they wouldn't, no matter what, if people like it or not, they're going to make them a couple. Father Eric is out of control. Exactly. Baby, Eric said, I'm making up for lost time because I said, when are you and Sloan going to get out the bed? Billy needs to move. Okay, I got to get through these comments, girl. I got to wrap this up. Billy needs to move forward about Adam too, and Billy is one left his daughter. And exactly, Shakira. Exactly, like you like he has the well, he's doing better with Adam the last week actually, but he has so much resentment. But you don't own your part in it as well. Let's see. Deacon's Nina, no, wait, Nina has no family. Because Nina has no family children. That's why Sonny is pushing Donna. Yeah, I guess, yeah. Damn, that was at 7:09. Let me hear this up. Billy is kind of responsible for his daughter's death. Yes, I agree. Happy New Year, everybody. Be safe. Bye, David. You be safe as well. With all your surgeries and everything, I hope you have a speedy recovery. He did toss him out of the helicopter. Adam didn't want Billy in Chelsea's face, but as soon as he found out Sally is pregnant, it's a wrap. It is. Does Finn know that Steffi thought Bill could be her daughter's father? I don't know how deep they went into all this because Finn was looking real shocked at some stuff. But I mean, I know that was a secret they were supposed to keep, but I don't know how deep Finn went into Steffi's past and who she's been with and all of that, you know? Bye, Sandy. Thank you so much for joining. She says, gotta go, Lanikia. Have a safe and happy new year. Everyone, please be careful if you're going out. Yes, please be careful. Bye, Cindy. Pam says, okay, EJ and Nicole were made for each other. Exactly. Exactly. That's why they get along so well. I can date. Bye, David. Bye. Alakisha Trent, Stephen Ava's son. Trip. He's a doctor like Marcus, but maybe he's too young for her. Yeah, I saw somebody else say Trip too, but I'm thinking they're like in the age group. They're not in the age group. David. Bye, David. Mike, thank you so much, LaShanta. Happy New Year, Sandy. Yeah, Mike. Mitch, help. Sheila Escape, Mike, Deacon, Mike. Happy New Year's, everyone. Love our community here. Take care and have a safe and wonderful holiday weekend. Thank you so much, Isabella. Thank you for the super chats and the just the support. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Mike went to jail, didn't he? I know, but I wanted to see it. Like sometimes they show stuff, like they'll have all these conversations over and over and over again. I want to see some of the stuff. Like I wanted to see Mike going to jail and them asking him questions about Sheila, and I wanted to see all that. Sheila's helper was Mike and locked him up for helping Sheila escape. Happy New Year. How far back am I? Happy New Year, Bella. Said, okay, oh, good, PJ. Happy 2023. I'm hungry and I'm about to order some food. Okay, David. I missed Y&R on purpose. Sorry, Y&R Cash. You don't do it for me like Days and Bold and Beautiful. Exactly, yeah. Eric. Sometimes they never, like, people will be like, oh my God, Young and the Restless is so good. Hurry up and do your review. And I'll be like, oh, okay. But I'm not interested in it. Like the whole Devon and Amanda, people were like, go ahead and do your review. And I was like, but they didn't show anything. I wanted them to show like when they actually got caught in the act and like them going off on them. They didn't show that. They showed the aftermath. And that's what I don't like about Young and the Restless. Happy New Year, everyone, says Barbara. Billy's addressing his death wasn't really addressed like it should have been. Okay. I did miss Days of Our Lives today. Was it good? Yes, it was very. You know what? It wasn't the 10 I was expecting, but it was good. Y'all hurting my feelings. Bye, David. You'll be okay. Okay. We finally got caught up. The last death was totally Billy's fault. Happy New Year, everyone. Be safe. Lieutenant Baker at Keystone Cop. Press the like button. It's free. And Happy New Year from Lanikia. Thank you so much, Miss Kells. Everyone needs to hit the like button. Yeah, hit that like button for me. And then I'm going to wrap it up, you guys, because y'all know I only like to do these for like an hour, and I've went on 19 minutes. I hope you guys have a safe and wonderful New Year. Be blessed. If you go out, please be safe, because y'all know how some people can do. So if you go out, please be safe. Many blessings to you on the new year. Thank you so much for watching this year and giving me so much support. It's really appreciated. Thank you for joining us tonight. KK's Connect. It's much appreciated. Have a wonderful time. I will see you guys Monday when we're in a new year. Goodbye. I'm going to leave it for like 30 seconds because people like to say goodbye. So I'm going to let them say goodbye for real quick.